weird stories from corporations that I don't fully understand, but I kind of get, but you should know. So many moons ago, I used to work events for this company. It was like a side gig as a way to make some cash. And I loved going to events and I loved being in person with people. And it was this merger between a couple companies. So I think it was like maybe Salesforce when they acquired MuleSoft or something like that. And so Salesforce has all these benefits and all this stuff. And they were like, here, welcome to our new like culty company. And so one of the activities they did to help them bond and make friends with each other and learn about Salesforce and their methods was to pay this company and the speaker guy to come in and talk about, I think it was like something about like sick children in hospitals, and that they were like, let's help these kids and do some good. And so they essentially had a paint by the numbers on canvases, like bigger canvases like this big, and every table of employee got to paint this paint by the numbers. And at the end they were told, we're going to put this up in a hospital to help make sick kids happy. Now, none of these people were quite the best artists. The picture was divided amongst a bunch of different teams with a bunch of different skills and art. And uh but by the end of it, they took this art and I don't know, they must have put it in a hospital. Now, I didn't think anything of this till one day I'm volunteering as a hospital magician at Comer's Children's Hospital. And I always pass by this really weird, ugly piece of art in the building. I never thought anything of it. And then I looked one day and it said donated by some corporation. And I was like, oh, this must be the service this guy was selling these companies to make them feel better, like they're doing charity work by making this hideous artwork that is now going to sit in front of children who have nothing else going on. That's miserable, but it made them feel better. And there's probably this whole industry of fake charitable activities that you can kind of force on a company to make people feel good. And it's just really odd. And so the same events company that hired me to like, or a similar company that hired me to do this gig, they also wanted to like engage their staffers in some good activities to like kind of build good vibes with their company. So one day they had us do one of these cheesy activities where essentially somebody delivered a bunch of backpacks, a bunch of school supplies, a bunch of everything separately so that we could feel good putting them together in a very expensive event space that costs 1,000 times more than whatever cheap supplies they bought. And then somebody was going to deliver it on our behalf to the school so that we can feel good. And I'm like, this is what volunteering has turned into, is like a service based activity that these companies probably pay thousands of dollars for. I mean, this guy said that the other company is like, this is his whole business, is just making up these like fake charitable initiatives for volunteering. So I still don't get it. I'm like, you just give them the money or do something that's actually productive. Am I right? Anyway, weird things that I've experienced.